True queens don't play. I came to work, drag, slay, work, hit the stage, drag queens don't play.
Yeah. Stand up to bullies.
Already, but I'm never done. Triumphant looks to find the right one.
Yes.
I was like, let me keep it going. What's going on?
Yeah, I was expecting the infomercial. I wasn't expecting all that.
Well, you know, I didn't want to overload because I already gave the people the infomercial on Binder Times Part 2 that y'all just watched. So I was like, let me leave y'all alone tonight. I ain't gonna mess with y'all with Mila E. What's going on, Boss Squad? What's happening, everybody? Are y'all ready? Listen, y'all gotta tell me what y'all thought about Part 2. Before we get into that, happy birthday, Jay!
Thank you.
Yes. Everybody already talked about they cracked all the riddles. Look, y'all ready for some tea, Monique? Tonight we're going to talk about Binder Time Part 2, but we're also going to talk about turning lemons into lemonade, turning negatives into positives. Y'all know I'm like a pro with that. I'm like a duck. Let the water just like beat up and roll right off of me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sweat nothing. I'm gonna turn any type of negative into a positive so long as I live.
I'm over here looking like a jumbo lemon right now with my yellow.
You match the background. It looks nice. I love it. So listen. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. Mary said I'm glowing. It's the sun because it's still daylight. Normally it's dark when we go live. So thank you. So listen, we're about to pop our guests on the screen. I don't want to waste any time. Y'all know I love when my people be up in here. So first, the one and only DJ Richie.
What's up, y'all? We in the building.
What's up, Richie? What
Girl, currently battling these allergies.
Oh,
look, that all over oregano. I'm telling you, stick with it. It's disgusting, but it works.
It was 3 drops on my tongue, and I still taste it.
You diluted it with olive oil, right?
No, I just put it on my tongue.
No. What? Wait.
It was an emergency, girl. I wasn't gonna make it. I was sneezing like crazy, so I was like,
how are you not like mouth burning right now? Oregano is like super spicy.
So I'm drinking this ginger tea behind it. So like I just basically took that and then I just started sipping this.
Wait, does your bottle say oil of oregano in olive oil? You got it from the health food store, right?
No, I ordered it online from somebody. You know, I be trying to support Black businesses.
Yeah, I'm just wondering because I know my oregano, I would never be able to drop that on my tongue. Like
I'm gonna go check what it is.
Sometimes people already have it with the olive oil. I sell a lot of my products like that with the jojoba. Thank you, baby. Chris just bought me a whole plate of food, y'all. Because I ain't eat. Look how he be loading my plate up. Like he be putting the whole, like everything. It's some black beans with some rice and some fish and collard greens and asparagus. Chef Mel was here.
Oh, I thought it was from, you know.
He just said he's trying to pump my booty, y'all. The fastest way to get a plump booty on me is to get me knocked up. We ain't doing that. But anyway, let's bring on Funky.
Not Funky.
Hey y'all, what's going on, Jay? What's going on, Richie? What's going on, Monique?
What's going on?
I feel like
so
I need some
excited.
food too.
You know, I love y'all.
Well, I wasn't eating food. Then when Monique got her plate, I was like, well, I'm gonna bring my plate back on the screen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm almost done. I had a little barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs, string beans, baked beans, yellow rice, potato salad, little piece of cabbage.
Where you get that from? I know you ain't cooked that today.
Nah, I went to the hood takeout place next to the strip club.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hilarious. First of all, you know, last week I was on here stuffing my face. Now I'm back at it again, stuffing my face. Yes, Funky is in the building. What's up, Funky Lunch? What's up, Sky Squad? What's up, Boss Squad? Everybody up in here. And I got a special guest because, look, we can't have Funky Dineva, DJ Richie, without Miss Riley Knox herself.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hey, old lady.
We have have another Taurus in the building because Riley just celebrated her 40th birthday this weekend. So we are so excited. Thank you so much for the super chat, Hoover fan, all my faves. Thank you, Henry, for the super chat. Yes, what is going on? We got everybody up in here, and we're talking about Binder Time Part 2 and turning them lemons into lemonade. And based off of Jay and Funky's wardrobe, y'all came prepared for the discussion today. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so hungry.
Sometimes it be like that. I've been ripping and running every day, all day. Listen, I literally walked in the door 10 minutes before we had to get on the air. Heated up my food 5 minutes before we had to go live, and I'm just like, I'm gonna have to eat it to the side. But do your thing, mama.
Yes, thank you.
I just cooked and ate, and I should have saved my plate and ate it with y'all.
Hey, this is virtual dinner together.
I didn't know. I didn't get the memo.
Hilarious.
And I held that plate. I was gonna hurry up. I can't eat on camera, but it looks like I can.
Yes, people are getting into the discussion already. Weep had me hollering. Wait till you cry a whole ocean of tears. Turn it off and turn it on. The whole act for a year. We all watched it.
Let me tell you something, baby.
Everyone that's here, thank y'all so much for being here. Please go ahead and hit that like button.
I was heating up my food while I was watching the video on my phone, occasionally turning away and listening while I'm fixing my food. And baby, this old shady. When she said that part about the bitch was so miserable, her neck fell.
Oh my God. That's at the very beginning. I was dying.
Had to open up ignorant. Talking about open up ignorant. I had to watch it again because it's been so long since I wrote it, and then since I actually watched it too. And actually today I was in here editing part 3 and also editing the behind the scenes. So I'm gonna show y'all a little clip, not right now, in a second. Me and Richie actually did a sit down. So that's what we're going to show next, and probably next week on my Patreon, and then it'll be like another week and a half after that where we'll show it here on YouTube. But it was a great discussion. We were chatting it up for like over an hour, and it was just hilarious. So I can't wait to show y'all I'm gonna show y'all a little tidbit of it in a little bit. But I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Everybody coming with they wrong guesses. Yeah, it's just funny. I love how everybody has their own idea of who each character is based on how they see the people that they've been inspired by, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Well, it's only one bitch neck was hanging, so
I'm just saying.
The best part is the graphics with the invisible man in the neck.
Yes. Some people didn't catch the invisible man. Some people always miss that. Because sometimes we see different people every year, so it just made them invisible. This way, it's a little consistent. But it's funny. I've been getting mixed responses based off of part 1. On YouTube, everybody's loving it. Positive feedback. On Instagram, people had some things to say, and I guess some people are just let it go, get over it, and they don't understand that this is turning lemons into lemonade. I'm able to not only market myself, but also Me Leave Essentials, Not for Lazy Moms, and everything else that I have going on. And that's just, it's just called smart business. So as long as a company or whoever can market off of your name, and they own my rights to say whatever they want about me and show footage of me in perpetuity. So I might as well keep milking this cow, and that's what I'm gonna do. Real talk.
Speaking of, one concern of mine as I was watching it was that the bedtime stories are so well put together that there's no way in hell that they're not going to talk about it on the show this season. And it just made me feel a little, I don't know if sad's the right word, but just concerned that they're going to have this platform to just say whatever the hell they want to say about it. You know what I'm saying? And about you and you not be there. There's just a large part of me, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is just a large part of me that just wish you wouldn't have quit. You know what I'm saying? Would have just went back and just would have been like, you know what? I'm fucking with the hoes that fuck with me, and the ones that don't, I'm not. And just be mad, bitch. And we just bought 4 more houses, 4 more cars. and now what?
Yeah. even if I were to have gone back, just like thinking about it, what would that mean? What would that look like? You know, because at the end of the day, I just feel as though they would have tried to just continue what they were already doing, which was alienating me. I wouldn't feel comfortable around people who I don't know what can push them over the edge, honestly. So we all have our limits. And while some people try to act like they're above, you know, losing control, they're not. You never know what you'll do in a moment where you'll snap. You know, your neck could fall, like your ankles could swell up. So I'm just saying. But honestly, I thought about that as well. Like if they're going to continue to say anything about me, or if they do bring it up on the show, to me, that's just better for me. I mean, I'm gonna just be like, me leave essentials for your mind, body, soul, and mind. Like I'm gonna just keep pushing it out, you know, keep doing me. But you never know. And honestly, if they were to spend any portion of their season talking about me, it's gonna make them look really sad. Because why don't y'all have anything else to talk about?
It means
like,
they can carry the season on their own. Yeah.
They wanted me going anyway. Would you say
I would have a part 4 ready just in case, though, in my
Just
back
in
pocket. Y'all want part 4? Don't try me. Test me if you want to. That's what I would have. Part 4, where you at?
I can come up with it in a good 45 minutes and throw something together. For real. I might even just freestyle that mess. Yes. But yeah, no, I feel what you're saying. That's definitely something that me and my husband even talked about and thought about, but you know, it is what it is. Jay, what you got going on, bro?
What is going on in my life? I just turned 22.
Yay!
Yes, youngin. Let's get it.
Taurus.
The Taurus zodiac is the best zodiac out.
Absolutely. Diamond birthstone.
High five. Come on. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Y'all cute and stuff, but no. Libra's where it's at. Yeah.
Diamond birthstone. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly. Like, who doesn't want to have a diamond birthstone?
Yes.
Hold on, I'm still trying to work Monique back in this thing. Can you pop up at a party around Karen house? Just
Surprise.
Can you just pop up at a party? In a motherfucking Vera Wang wedding gown.
Vera Wang.
Riley Knox couture. Just
See, I wasn't on board until you said that.
overdressed for no reason. Walk in with a marching band, bitch. Just
Kill your more style.
Oh my God. No, but you know what's crazy? And maybe one day I'll share this video with y'all. But I asked my son, my oldest, which he's so intelligent. He's 8, but at the time he was 7 when I asked him this. And I said, Christopher, like he hears what's been happening, obviously. And I said, what do you think about me as your mom if I were to go back to a show like that? And he said, well, Mom, I don't understand why they don't just show who the real you is. And I was like, well, who's that? He said, Mom, you're so loving and you're so nice. Why do they try to paint you to be like you're a bad guy? Like, you're not like that. And I was like, oh, baby, I appreciate that. I said, well, what do you think? Like, if I were to go back to the show, what would your thoughts be? What would you think of me? He said, I wouldn't respect your decision.
oh my Lord.
Oh. Riley saw the video. Riley, you saw the video.
Yeah, I saw the video. Yep.
He legit said, I wouldn't respect your decision. So for my 7-year-old at the time to say that to me, all I could think about was if I were to ever go back and my kids are now grown, they would look at me like, wait, you said you ain't need that little check. Then you went back after what they put our family through. So how could you? So that weighs on me, you know, with my kids concerned. And if they wouldn't have crossed that boundary, then who knows? I would still be there, possibly. Yeah.
I understand. I totally understand.
Yeah.
Nobody's going around filming for free like somebody else.
Yeah. We ain't gonna be filming for free. Ain't about to have me on them cameras.
Volunteering to film.
Volunteer work. They won't even mic her.
Listen here.
That's so sad when the shit was in your lap. Like, it was yours.
Well, I get it. But I must say, I have more fun trolling them doing this than anything else. Yes, like for real. I really enjoy it. It's hilarious to me. Every time I watch Binder Time, when I'm just like, even when I'm editing, I'm busting out laughing. My video guy, he doesn't even really understand. He doesn't follow Housewives, so he has no clue what I'm talking about. And he just be seeing me cracking up, and he be just looking like, "What? I don't get it." I'm like, you have to watch the show to understand. But no, it's it's all good. Oh snap! I call Mo Madame Papa. Somebody mentioned this fun fact. Where I actually talked about Funky in the Binder Time, because we were live, texting and stuff, and I was letting people know. But it was I was watching one of your shows, and you were talking about reality TV in general, and then you were talking about how people don't really care about the truth. It's all about your perception,
Right.
and that's what I said. A wise man once said, "They ignore truth for perception." So I was talking about, I basically was referencing you in that part, because that, when you said that, it just hit me. I was like, yo. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, yo, that is exactly what it's about. It doesn't even matter. Anybody can come on the platform and make up anything. But as long as it sounds juicy, then it's like, oh yeah, let's use that,
You need my routing and my checking account number? You're going to send me a hard check at my address.
I can guarantee you made more money than me in 2020. I can guarantee it. Man, these reality show people be walking around here talking down to people who are in the blogging, YouTubing, or press industry. And y'all be around here making more money than them.
We seen the car. We seen that car.
It's so, baby, that car, honey. Yes, God.
I know. It's very pretty.
Yeah. Yes. No, but I appreciate what you're doing. And look, I'm trying to be like you over here on Tea with Monique. Shoot. Yes. What's up, Marcella? Yes.
Marcella.
But yeah, I want to go ahead and get into the discussion. Go ahead and fire off, Jay.
Yes. So since tonight is the release of episode 2 of Bindertime Stories, which Monique herself has turned a negative into a money-making positive, the topic tonight is turning lemons into lemon trees. I feel like we've all had an experience where something negative has happened and we turned it into something very positive. I know you have. So the floor is open if anybody wants to go first. And if you can recall a time that you have turned a negative into a positive, please share.
So I can go first. Anybody who's been following me knows that I had a very public situation that involves me getting evicted, and that involved like years worth of just blogs. Oh, he's broke. He ain't got shit, and he keep getting evicted, and he got a drug problem, and all these different things. And believe it or not, half of it was true, bitch. I was getting evicted. Okay. Some of that other stuff, not so much. But I'm gonna tell you what it did. It gave me such low self-esteem about being broke, and such shattered self-confidence about being broke, that it forced me to overcompensate for it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck that. I'm finna get my shit together to the point where them bitches ain't gonna never be able to motherfucking call me broke. And I'm gonna rub it in their face every goddamn time I get every piece of Gucci shoe I buy, every piece of car I drive, every piece of food I eat from a fancy ass restaurant. These hoes will motherfucking see it, because I once was broke, started from the bottom. Now I'm here. And, a lot of people sometimes say, oh, you always showing what you're doing, but you don't know what it does to a person's self-esteem and self-worth when you get embarrassed, the way that I was, and just drug across the world and about being broke. But the flip side of things is, I look at my life now, and if I had to do it all over again, I'd do it all over again 10 times. Because if it was not for that experience, the motivation and the drive that I had now to not only correct and traject, you know what I'm saying, my finances, out of this world. If it was not for that experience, this would never happen. I'd be walking around just being regular like you bitches that's talking. I can be honest with you, it's not even tooting my horn and fuck being modest. because Maya Angelou once said, modesty is a fake social affectation. There's nothing really real about being modest. So fuck being modest. I correct the situation, and I'm far from broke. I won't be broke again. No, I will never be broke again. I will never let it happen. If there's breath in my body and I'm able-bodied and my mind is still here, I won't be. So I'm thankful. And yeah, I took this situation and I still look at them same people that was talking, and I don't out surpass them 10 times over. And they still talking, and I still use it as motivation. I was like, what else can I do and elevate the rub in their face and crack their face some damn more? So that was my situation.
Wow.
Yes. Can I address this real quick? Kim said, Monique, someone said, how does it feel to leave a check that was giving you $75,000 per episode? I don't know who told y'all that we make $75,000 per episode, but they done lied to you. That's like scripted TV money. In the reality TV world, I think my first season, I was getting paid maybe $2,500 or $3,500 an episode, and we only had 12 episodes. Do that math. And we're working year round, but we're only getting paid per episode. You know what that's called? That's called slavery.
Slave labor.
Mind you, as like everybody, it costs you more to get dressed than you made.
Yep. Hair, makeup, wardrobe. They want you to look fabulous and look like a housewife.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, when people ask, why did you do it? I make it clear every time. I did it for the platform. There's no reason to do reality TV if you're not trying to push something. Like, I'm not expecting to get rich off of reality TV. I mean, you got some ladies like the Housewives of Atlanta or OC that have been around for 10 plus years. So they're making significant money. Those ain't little checks. But, you know, in the game where I was, you know, it was only my 4th season. So season 4, you ain't making that much money, not compared to how much I spend doing events and glam and wardrobe, paying for reunion dresses. No reunion dresses ain't free. We got to pay for them. You know, so it's a lot of expense that comes out of it. And then people also don't think about the fact that when they up in your house filming all the time, even the ones that don't make it to air, they in your house every week for days and days after time. That electricity bill, oh my God, those lights and stuff. My electric bill triples during this time when we're filming. Like, it's ridiculous. I look at the bill and it's just like, whoa, and we don't get paid for that. So
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, everybody think being on television, I mean, to a certain degree, it can be lucrative, you know, depending on how you work it. But, you know, everybody thinks being on TV, you got all this money, you getting all this pay, you doing all of these things. But a lot of times it takes more money to be on TV than you actually make back.
Yep. I mean, you've got to literally be on The View, The Real, The Talk. You know what I'm saying? You got to be up there playing with those girls, or you got to be on Good Morning America. I always tell this story. The very, 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 very first time I did TV was the Love and Hip Hop Reunion Part 1. And that was a free gig. They gave me a hotel room and a plane ticket. The second time I did the Love and Hip Hop special, they gave me $500. The third time I did the special, they gave me $550. Catch this tea. About 7 years later, I was in the barbershop. At the time, I still had hair. And everybody in the barbershop busts out laughing. And I look up and say, do y'all know that's me, right? And everybody fell out laughing. And it just did something to me that a special I filmed 7 years prior was still running with Kraft commercials, Tide commercials, Ford commercials on it. And a bitch got paid $500 one time. So who got my money? Mona got my money. Mona got my money. Somebody got my goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take it a step further. I just got called to do 2 more specials, and I guess because I got 2 foots in the game, it ain't much more. Okay, put it that way. It ain't much more. And by the time I get dressed, I have enough to go to Red Lobster and get an Admiral Feast and 2 margaritas, and then I might have to put $10 with it.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad. Like for me, I came from the news background, right? So, you think to yourself, okay, when I get that gig on TV, it's gonna be big. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be balling at that point. I mean, it's gonna be 6-7 figures. But like he said, it ain't until you get to the Good Morning America, Kelly and Ryan, The View, that you start making this. The last gig that I had when I was in Miami, and I'm about to tell on myself, is I made so little. I made more coming out of college than I made at that gig. And that's being on TV. Okay. Now, not to disrespect the opportunity, but then y'all know what they did? These hoes turned around and they left Miami, gave me a check on Friday and said, well, we out, y'all. Good luck to you. Okay. So at that point, I had to decide, what am I going to do next? And it was Q, Funky Dineva, that said, you need to get on YouTube. And it was the best decision I ever made. The best decision I ever made. Because now I talk about what I want to talk about. I talk about it when I want to talk about it. And I got a community of people that like to talk about it with me. Okay. They talk back to me. So I didn't have that when I was on TV.
Yeah, it's freedom here. Let me tell you, I started this YouTube channel when I first joined Housewives. This was back in 2016, 2017. And I started this Team Monique channel, and I used to do Q&As. So people would post questions, and then I would read off the question, and then I would answer it in video form. If y'all check my channel, go to the real old videos, you'll see I was doing this way back then and just didn't have the time to keep up with it. But now it's like, after being darn near in chains for those past few years, literally can't even talk when I want to talk. Press was being blocked, all of that type of stuff. I didn't have a voice. I felt so like, yo, this is crazy. So just to feel that freedom, I don't have to watch what I'm saying, look over my back and all of that type of stuff. It's some freedom here. And then it's like the sky's the limit. Whatever I want to do with this channel and wherever I want to take it, I can do it. And I don't have anybody like hounding me or saying, no, you can't say that, or don't do that, pull that down. Can you watch what you say? Can you not put that tweet up, please? Can you pull that tweet down? Y'all are supposed to be friends. Man, screw that. Oh my God. Yes.
And let me add this in here too. It's not that, when we talk about these experiences, for those who may be watching, keep in mind, we don't talk about them to disrespect those experiences either. Because those experiences are part of our stories, but these are just lessons that we have learned along the way. And sometimes in this game, you got to have those experiences where you're not getting paid what you're worth. You know what I'm saying? Because it does teach you something about getting to that next level. It prepares you for the next thing that you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I remember when I first started performing, I used to perform for free, or just for the tips, at the shows. And then they didn't even have room for me in the dressing room because I was a new girl. So they put me in the coat check closet that had half a door, or in the electrical closet behind the stage under the stairs, with no bathroom, no mirror, no nothing. I was using a hand mirror trying to see myself and everything, and not getting paid for doing the show. It was crazy. And because I was a new girl, I really wasn't getting paid, so people didn't know who I was, so all the bigger girls were getting paid. But that was necessary because now I appreciate when I sell out shows and I have my own dressing room and my dancers have their separate dressing room, and it's all this big hoopla and all this stuff, and I'm getting paid to do the show. But I mean, when I first started out, it was crazy. And I just had to do it just for the love of it, and thought one day it's going to be bigger and bigger, and just, and I was young, but it was just like Richie said, it's necessary to go through those times because I appreciate it so much more now. And I also know my worth, so I know what to ask for when it comes to performing. I know what I won't settle for and what I'm not doing, and know you're not going to stick me in a closet, with half a door, anymore. Cause but yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's true. I remember. I witnessed that, Riley. I remember.
You fell asleep backstage at my show. Oh my God, 20 years, but yeah, 18 years ago.
For my people that really know me, Riley, yo, I will fall asleep any and everywhere, and I be out. I mean, I watched her perform, and then I went backstage and was knocked out.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is when you first was on Housewives, I was talking to someone and they were like, "No, I don't remember her." I said, "Yes, you do. She's the one that came to the show and fell asleep backstage." And they're like, "Oh yeah."
It's so nice hearing you guys talk about your stories and things like that. I guess I'll share my story. I'm kind of getting a little bit of anxiety sharing it. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But a few years ago, nobody really knows, I started a YouTube channel. And it was my outlet because at that time I was like it was me versus like 20 members of my family. Just because, I turned 18 and then that's like the age where I was like, I kind of finally say what I want to say. Like nobody can tell me to stay in a child's place. Like it was kind of finding my voice. And, family, they aren't used to that sometimes. So I remember I just started making a YouTube channel and I was like venting and just being myself. And somehow my family found it and they were super against it, talking about you're just talking to yourself, if nobody's gonna see it, etc. Blah blah blah. And it wasn't like my parents, it was like aunts, uncles, cousins, that type of thing. And it really bothered me. So then I turned my focus into a reaction channel. So anything hot that was coming out, any music videos, performances, I was the first one waiting at 11 p.m. to react to it because I wanted to get it out there. And within 3 months, I saw my subscribers going up. And overall, I had like 10,000 subscribers, 1 million views. And I was posted on Justin Bieber's Instagram page. I talked to the R&B singer Kalani. Like I'm still on his page now.
Oh,
And
wow.
it just goes to show like I was so determined from hearing, negative thoughts from people who I thought would be my number one supporters. Kind of made me grind so hard. Obviously, I fell off because I don't do it anymore. But that was a time in my life where I was just like determined to turn the negativity that the people I love was giving me into a positive outlook. Like I had people saying, I can't wait until you post this reaction. I can't wait until I get off of school to watch. And even though I'm not like as big as I plan to be, in that moment, that meant the world to me because I had just had people from all over, Korean boy stands, like just everywhere waiting for me to post. And it kind of put me in the mindset of I want to bring that back because I see how happy it made me. And doing tea with Monique and just things like that. I feel like it's given me that kick to jump back and do that. Like talking to Richie, Funky, Riley, like all of you guys really inspired me. I'm excited.
Yes, I'm so happy to hear you say that because when I first found out about Jay with his YouTube channel, I was like, hello. I had no idea. And I'm over here asking him, like, yeah, I just need some help with my channel, this, that, and the other. He's like, oh, I have some great ideas. And he's the one that came up with the panel doing the live shows. And I was like, oh, that'd be a great idea. We'll do it on Tea with Monique. And he's like, all right, cool. And he started reaching out to people, helping me set up guests and lining up guests. And still to this day, like just helping with the booking process, which is a lot. And coming up with fresh topics and things that he knows people want to hear us talk about. So, I mean, you're a natural. So I'm really excited that you're going to bring the channel back. Hello. I'm like,
I'm thinking.
Jay, we all talking to ourselves until somebody starts watching. Trust.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like anybody who's on YouTube, we used to talking to ourselves. You know what I mean? I feel like I come alive in a room by myself in front of a camera.
Yes.
that takes a lot. That's talent.
It's so weird because every time I do tea with Monique, I get like really bad anxiety because I told Monique I suffer from social anxiety.
They
and
got
it's different, like knowing people are watching.
They got pills for that. Go to your doctor and get you some 10 milligram trazodone. You'll be all right.
Like right now, my diffuser is doing the anti-stress from Mila Eve. Like it's something about live that really gets to me, and I kind of want to get back into my comfort zone of doing it behind the camera, but by myself. I mean. But it's just so weird. I don't know if y'all have ever experienced that, the anxiety of going live, because y'all go live all the time.
You just gotta keep doing it. I think I don't know, but I would be guessing that the anxiety is coming from you thinking that you're gonna mess up and people are gonna say something or whatever. And you just gotta get Riley can speak to that best.
I swear I was just about to say that. Because I'm not just going live in front of like people that are watching on a screen. They're literally right in front of me. And I always tell people I am only nervous right before the show. I get anxiety, like, oh, what if I mess up? What if they don't like it? What if there's no one? What if no one shows up? You know, and something happens, the lights come on, the music starts, the curtain opens or whatever, the smoke, whatever, and I transform, and I mess up all the time. There's things that all the time. I mean, nobody messes up more than me, but I can mess up because I'm the principal. But I just keep on going, you know. Like the dancers, I'm like, y'all can mess up, I can mess up. But yeah, I just, you know, even if I fall, and I have fallen before, I've fallen. Yeah, I've fallen. I have cut my hand open and needed stitches and bled all over the stage. Embarrassing stuff has happened to me. My boob popped out, a wig came off. All kinds of stuff have happened to me on stage, and you just keep on going. That's all. It's not even about how like you react to it. It's how you recover from it. I think, you know, it's not like what's actually happening, but how you recover from it.
Yeah, I appreciate hearing that, because I think I was so afraid of when I pushed publish. Like, I didn't expect for Justin Bieber to put me on his page, and that opened me up to so much more commentary that I just wasn't ready for. And I think that kind of just stuck with me. But like I said, doing Tea with Monique, and I just did All About the Tea on Monday, it's been helping me come out of my shell, which I'm grateful for. And it's just amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to Monica from All About the Tea. Hey, Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Hello, teacups. Y'all are out there. Hello, teacups. No, so it's funny. I'm going to be absolutely real with y'all. So in all the years I've done Housewives, 4 reunions, every, you know, all cast scene, every live show on Instagram, even here on YouTube, never been nervous. Never, like, no bubble guts, nothing. Like, just been completely like, I'm just me. The only time I ever literally had knots in my stomach, and I mean, I was like nervous, and my husband was laughing at me because he was like, I've never seen you like this. I did a private screener of Bindertime Stories Part 1, and I invited, so Richie and Funky was there.
Nervous?
Huh? I was nervous.
Really?
Yo.
You didn't come across like that.
I was very nervous because I guess because it's something that is a part of my creative side. And I knew that y'all would be the ones to tell me the truth. So if y'all gonna be like, I don't like it, then I was probably gonna be like, I ain't gonna do it. But it was y'all, it was total of probably like 25 different outlets and platforms that were a part of this private viewing, and all positive feedback. I think the only sort of negative feedback was from one person who said, I hope you ran this by your attorney. And that wasn't really negative. You know, he was joking. But yeah, that was, I mean, I was like.
Well, probably because it was a very vulnerable project. You know what I'm saying? It was a project that was born out of vulnerability and born out of a lot of personal whatever. So that's probably why, if I had to speculate.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because I definitely, it was closure for me. So, you know, and it got to a point where so much time had passed that I was like, I might as well not even, you know, put Binder Time out there. But then something told me, you know what, just do it. Like, if people don't like it, don't watch it, whatever. Just at least show that creative side, and then you'll be able to let it go, move forward from there. And I'm glad I did, because I don't know what opportunities could turn out from this whole production, because I'm telling you, like, wrote it, starred in it, produced it, edited it, literally sit in my living room with my video guy, and we go through literally frame by frame and just getting that vision to life, having my brother be there to really, like, he really took Binder Time to the next level. But you know, it's like I never know what'll come from that. And I already had a friend who she does voiceover work, and she gets booked a lot. And she's like, you need to send me like a little cut up of you doing different voiceovers because I do them for my promos for my podcast and things like that too. And she's like, you need to send me it. Like, just send me a little cut up and let me pitch it, because she believes I could do some voiceover stuff. So.
And that's good. That's good little passive money. I've never done it. I know people that do, but I know it goes. They send you a script and they give you a couple of days to send it back.
Yep.
You can do it when the kids go to sleep.
Exactly.
No, you do well at voiceovers. I remember Potomac, the latest season, when for some reason they were having you guys do voiceovers and explaining what was going on, and you did it perfectly. Like, I can see that in your future. Like, I can see it totally.
Thank you. Yeah, Monica was a part of the private viewing. She said you played it off well. No, I couldn't tell you were nervous at all. Thank you. But I felt nervous, but I also felt safe because I have a great relationship with a lot of y'all. So that it was really special, and for y'all to even be there, I really appreciate that. And just for taking me under y'all's YouTube wings, I really appreciate it. Like, for real. It blows my mind every time when I do text y'all and I'm like, hey, y'all want to, be on the panel. Y'all don't understand how special that makes me feel, because this is like a different world. Like, YouTube is a different world, and y'all literally have welcomed me into that. And I really appreciate that. I'm very humble because of that every week. No, so just know that.
I feel like for us, it's like, I feel like I had somebody welcome me in and, give me that advice as well. I mean, who's right here. So, you just each one teach one.
Yeah.
Yes. Black excellence in its finest. I really appreciate it. It's a great thing. All right. What else do we have to talk about, Jay? Before I want to definitely show this little teaser of me and Richie chatting it up. First of all, the visual is amazing. Like, Richie, I feel like he's like the sun. You get around Richie, he make everything glow. Like, for real. It was really cool. Like, we had a good time and just talk. And honestly, when I do release this, it's going to be in its raw form. I literally can't even edit it. Like, there's literally nothing to edit. So yeah, I have one bleep because I said a name. So when I it will be a bleep. So just know, So
when did you guys film this?
We filmed this 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, the week before you came in town, we did it. And I mean, it was amazing. It was really fun. Just great conversation. Richie came with some really great questions. But this part I'm going to show y'all is just me explaining to Richie how I decided to turn this lemon into lemonade, So here it is. Check it out.
Let's keep the train going.
Yes.
It ain't gonna stop.
I can't wait for you to see part 3, because I did incorporate my song, Drag Queens. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to remember the words right now, but basically I went in on about them basically promoting this fight for 19 weeks, and then when it came to my song, they said it promoted violence, and I was like, you didn't even listen to the lyrics. I said Drag Queens, a nice little bop, one that I wrote for my own closure, so
you have somebody singing the lyrics, so that's fine.
And then I have right, hilarious. Then I have when the page is open, it's the video playing. So we actually have the music change into the beat from Drag Queens. So it's another opportunity for me to promote Drag Queens. So yeah, and then look, my whole intro is Bindertime Stories is brought to you by Me Leave Essentials. Me Leave Essentials are products are designed with your mind, body, and soul in mind. Then it goes into the Bindertime part 1.
And I'm gonna need one of those bracelets too.
Yeah, I got you.
Just FYI, I thought about it since you brought that up.
Y'all
Still need that bracelet.
Good.
Okay, so
really good. My two BFFs. That looks so good.
who filmed that? I need the camera details.
Yes, I'm gonna make sure I post them in the comments too. The same guy that filmed Bindertime Stories, his name is Dexter Delfin. I used him for my podcast and the live show that I did. Dang, that was 2 years ago. When we did the live show, he filmed it, and he is amazing.
I just quality. Text him and ask him what camera he used, and then text him.
Okay.
You know what's so funny is I was talking to you today, and you were talking to him in the background. You said Dexter, and I thought you were talking about your brother-in-law.
Oh yeah, no, he was here. He was here for like 4 hours today. We were editing.
Now I get it.
Yes. So that wasn't even a part of me and Richie's actual sit-down conversation. That was just us chatting it up at the end. and they just kept the camera going while they were, you know, packing up. And actually that same day I had to do a bunch of B-roll for Mila Eve Essential products. So Richie's like on his way out the door and I'm running around the house staging all of my Mila Eve products. Cause I was like, look, y'all know I be trying to keep the money in my pocket. I was like, I'm going to get him for the day and I'm gonna knock out every project I can.
Right. No, you did it smart.
Yes. Thank you.
I wasn't even paying attention to what y'all were saying. Y'all just look so good.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Thank you. And,
I was about to get mad with Richie if that was his camera and he didn't tell a bitch.
Wait. You know what's funny? I got the camera you told me to get. How many times have I used it? 0. Because I don't know how to change the setting.
Put the bitch, I don't need to just put it on auto.
Oh my God. I had to ask, hey, what's up, Bondi?
Hey,
Bondi.
What's going on? No, listen, I had to thank y'all. Look, if y'all understood what I went through with that wardrobe that day, because I had to wear something that matched that's my wig called Amazon. And the reason I call it Amazon, because I bought it off of Amazon. And it's one of those headband wigs. I didn't have any headbands to match the color of the outfit that I wanted to wear. Poor Richie had to bear with me that day. But wait, what was I about to say? Shoot. Oh, I had to ask him. I was like, wait, do you have some type of filter or something on this visual? And he said, no, it's just raw. I was like, wow. Yeah, I need to get that camera too. I'm gonna ask him. I'll pass
We all need that camera.
Please do.
Yes. Thank y'all to the 600 Boss Squad, Sky Squad, Funky Bunch. Riley, who your people called?
Fort Knox. Did you forget? Really? Excuse me?
She was asleep.
Oh my God.
That is terrible. Because most times when we're doing anything YouTube, we're doing it together.
Yes.
Wind Down Wednesday and stuff. I'm so sorry, babe. Fort Knox in the building. Thank you. Teacups are here too.
Yes, the teacup.
Yes, we gotta love the teacups. Look, the teacups shut my store down a few weeks ago. I went on darn all about the tea, just as a, we're gonna refresh Binder Time Part 1 and talk about it a little bit. Monica starts talking about Mila Eve, and I was like, before I went on, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make a little promo code. I'm gonna make it teacups. Gave them free shipping for 24 hours. Literally over 300 orders.
Oh, wow.
All teacups. And that didn't include the few that forgot to put the code in, and I went on and credited them their shipping. Yo, I was like, thank you, teacups. Y'all represented. Like, I had to do another big order and restock everything. Like, y'all sold me out.
It's the power of collaboration.
Yes, beautiful thing.
Speaking of Mila Eve, Monique, those diffusers that you were posting earlier, like getting input, those were so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I basically, instead of me trying to figure out what I think people want, I said, let me go ahead and show y'all what I'm considering, and then I'll choose based off of the poll. So yes, please, y'all go to my Instagram, Mrs. Monique Samuels. Follow me over there on Instagram. Check out my stories and let me know what y'all would want to see in the Mila Eve store. I have travel bags coming. If y'all see these 2 bags right here, those it's actually 3 colors. They're travel bags, like the small version, and it holds 12 oils, and it has a little casing underneath to hold even more. Plus, I got this huge case that can fit a diffuser in it and your oils, and you can travel with it. You can use it as a toiletry bag as well, mixed with your oils. It's dope. So yeah, we're coming with some good stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Oh, somebody's asking about your Instagram. I had to call Funky up too. Like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, so really quickly, no, I'm not in Instagram jail. My Instagram actually got deleted really quickly. Instagram has this algorithm that looks for certain words, phrases, or whatever. So if I be like, get it, bitch, you a hot ass mess, but I love it. It'll, even though contextually I'm giving you a compliment, the algorithm picks it up as bullying and harassing. So, the way I talk, I did a couple of those. And then last weekend I guess I had too many. I only had 1 left. Miss Kenny came in. Y'all know Miss Kenny was on jail from the bar. And this was her debut after her 30 days of being in jail. and she had her poom poom shorts on, and she was bent over the bar posing. And I took the picture. There was nothing sexual in nature about the picture at all. It got flagged for sexual, whatever. And I guess that gave me one infraction too many. And they took the page down. But I did reach out to my good homegirl, Karen Civil, who used to once have a relationship with IG and Facebook. And she gave me some contact information today for me to call some people who can potentially help me. Then if not, y'all, I just start another one. This ain't the first time this happened. So
Wow.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. It tripped me out because I went to go tag you on a post, and I'm like, well, where the heck is Funky at? So the people just asked me for a promo code for Mila Eve, so I'm gonna go and give y'all one. I'm making it right now. Just give me a second. Yes.
black people, y'all so cheap and so damn tagged. Pay for a price. Pay for a price.
Well, while she's in the promo code, my fellow Taurus soulmate, how was your birthday?
Literally one of the most memorable nights. I can't. First of all, I can't believe that I'm 40.
You don't look it.
Either.
It's really strange to me because, but I thought I was worried that I was going to feel old. I feel better than I even felt. Let me tell you, it's almost been like a refresh, a rebirth. Like I'm just like I am 40. I'm loving being 40. I don't ever want to go back to anything that remotely resembles 30 or 20 something. I love it. It was like I woke up that morning and something switched, and I've been on that every single day since. And I plan to be like that for like the rest of my life. Honestly, I do.
That's beautiful.
It's been. Yeah, I'm excited. And then I had my amazing friends who were there, and I always say my friends are the best part of me. And it was a great night. Monique and Richie both got up and spoke, and it was great. Monique cried.
Like a darn baby. Why I gotta be the one getting up crying? I'm not weep. What in the world? I don't know what it is with my friends always making me cry. But you know what? It's because it's hard to find real friends. So when you find a real one, and a ride or die friend, your heart is just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So
and we've got like almost 18 years of like, so a friendship. So I got
more than 18 years.
No,
it's almost 20 years because I met you when I was 19 and I'm 30. I'll be 38 this year. So yeah, we're at 19 years. Almost.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Was it a dinner, the club, a party?
Yeah, it was like dinner party. Yeah, It was like 25 of my closest friends and my sisters. It was a room in Ocean Prime and had a red theme. A red theme. It's funny because people keep asking me, is red your favorite color? I don't have a favorite color. I just thought red just explains how I feel about being 40. That's all. And it's crazy because I've been wearing red every day since. It's nuts. I can't stop. Like it's just sort of like I'm here. I'm 40. Like I'm so happy to be 40.
Those birthday pictures were beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was a fun night.
Dang. If I can figure this out real quick, maybe I'll show the video of Riley coming in the room with my loud behind mouth. Let me see, but I'm gonna put this up real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all free shipping on all orders over $50.
Nice.
Okay.
You gotta spend a little money.
Spend some money and you get free shipping. And shipping is usually between $8 and $15 depending on where you live. So that's a whole like couple oils right there. So use the code Crack the Riddle. No spaces, just Crack the Riddle. The promo code starts now and it's active from now until tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. So you have a little over 24 hours to shop. If y'all have questions about any of the products, people email me all the time. What can I use for this? What can I use for that? And I have no problem answering those questions. Just also remember, you can type in the search area, whatever your condition is, and it will populate what oils we have that can help with that. So that helps. And if the term isn't there, I can see when people search a term and I'll add the oils that apply to that term. So y'all go ahead and check it out. Crack the Riddle. Free
You are
shipping.
oil encyclopedia. It's very strange. It is.
You
so
can
bad.
literally
Name anything, any illness, she will find an oil for it. She knows the oil right off the top of her head. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
Someone just asked, that's so Odie said, Can you make a melatonin oil because I have sleeping problem? You should check out my essential oil called Sleep Tight, or just the Sleep Tight kit. Riley, please tell them your testimonial. Go ahead.
Let me tell you, I actually had to stop using it a few nights that I knew I had to be up early. Let me tell you, this is so crazy. So I put it in the diffuser, and then she told me to put a few drops on my forehead. I put some on my chest, whatever, right? The first time I used it, I slept for 9 hours straight. I did not even get up to use the restroom. And I'm like, what in the world is this? I knew I had to wake up early this morning, like super early this morning, because I had something to do. And I purposely didn't use it. But every other night that I use it, it's like I sleep straight all the way through. It is the weirdest thing. And it's like good sleep.
It's like Ambien without the side effects.
That stuff works. I am a believer. That stuff works. It really does.
That oil, you just put it in your diffuser. You don't have to put it anywhere. You just put it in your
both.
diffuser. Okay.
Yeah, you can do both. I want to read this to y'all real quick. This was from a person who didn't believe that the oils will really help or work. And she's ex-military. And she said, "Good evening. I used the Sleep Tight 3 nights in a row just to make sure I wasn't tripping after the first night. Oh my God. I won't give you a whole novel, but in the last decade, I've never slept through the night without meds or being completely exhausted. All 3 nights in caps. I slept like a full baby. I forgot to record the first 2 nights on her sleep app." She's talking about, but after reviewing the 3rd night, I didn't stir once. The second morning, I woke up before the alarm, wide awake, ready for the world. I haven't felt this naturally in so long, and I can't thank you enough. Now I'm inclined to provide you with a list of all my ailments. Magic word from the bottom of my little sleepless heart. Thank you. So yeah, they work. Trust me. And if you get the Sleep Tight kit, you get Sleep Tight, the essential oil, but you also get marjoram, which will put you in a trance. Like marjoram is that, like, whenever I need a really deep sleep and I know I got to get up early, I use that marjoram. I get to my REM sleep so quick. Like, this stuff is changing lives, y'all.
Yeah, it's not even just the length of sleep, it's the quality of sleep.
Yes.
And I believed you, but it's like when I tried it, I was like, this is nuts. I mean, I normally wake up in the middle of the night like clockwork all the time, even just go and use the bathroom. But I don't even do that.
Yes.
It's really strange.
Shelly said, "Can you use it for your toddlers? I have a 2-year-old who hates sleeping at bedtime. Is it safe?" Yes, I actually use it on my kids, all 3 of them. My son is 2 as well. I like to rub it on his back. I mix it with some grapeseed oil or fractionated coconut oil and just massage his back with it. Or I have a massage oil called De-Stress. I use that on my kids as well to go to sleep. My kids literally want back rubs every night because they know that's going to knock them out. They're going to sleep really good and wake up feeling refreshed. So that works for my kids. Sleep Tight is definitely safe. If you want to start off just like putting it in a diffuser, that's fine. Or you can rub it underneath their feet, give them a little foot rub. And then when you feel really comfortable, go ahead and rub it on their back. So you can do it in phases. But
now your husband is a big old bear. Do it work on big people too?
Yeah. But you know what I have to do with him? Because Chris snores. I also have to, y'all gonna mess around and Sleep Tight gonna be sold out.
I know.
But and we have a Sleep Tight kit too, y'all. But anyway, my husband snores, so I have to put Breathe Easy on his chest. That literally is what it says. Breathe Easy. It takes all of that inflammation out of your airways. So he puts it on his neck and his chest, and then he can rub the Sleep Tight across his head or on his back or in the diffuser. I run my diffuser every night, so we sleep really good. Yeah. And he was a terrible sleeper. Chris, because of him being in the NFL, pumping all kind of crap into their system when they would have to go and they're getting over their injuries. They would, inject crap into their knees and all kinds of stuff. He did not sleep good for years. So for him to sleep all through the night and I actually have to nudge him to wake him up says a lot because he's a light sleeper. So it really does hurt.
Oh my gosh. I literally walk around my job office with a different scent of Mila Eve every day. And I just rub it on their mask. I'm like, smell this. Tell me how you feel. Like today was grapefruit day. So I had everybody getting the citrus in and everybody was getting uplifted.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, like I love, like, not even because I know you, but it's just a good product. Like
Could you imagine if you had a coworker that's a bitch and you like, girl, smell this and just rub. I'm not for your shit today. Yeah, rub some of this.
I actually have one of those. I have, and I put the anti-stress on there.
Anti-stress. I was just about to say, yep.
Just put it right on there. But I literally walk around just promoting it because I see what it's done for me. And like the citrus, it wakes you up. It makes me feel happy. And I just literally, I don't even care if they ask. I put it on my finger and I just rub it on their mask. And everybody's like, oh, what's that smell? And I send them the link. And then everybody's happy. Like, it's just, it's amazing. I love it.
Yes. Thank you, Shelly. She has the she's talking about hormonal symmetry. The hormone oil works great during that special time of the month. It really does. It regulates you and it can help ease cramps and all of that stuff too when you're going through that. So yeah, hormonal symmetry is amazing. I use that every day, twice a day. Yes, but no, I want the black diffuser. Thanks to the teacups, all of the black diffusers are gone. And let me just tell y'all this. There's only 9 marble diffusers left. And there's 50 white diffusers left. And that's it. I restocked over 1,000 diffusers and they're all gone. I have 59 diffusers left, 9 marble, 50 white. I have another 18 marble diffusers coming in probably the next 2 weeks. And I have another 200 black diffusers on their way. So we will be restocking soon, but y'all be selling these joints out like, yo.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Love to see that.
Yes. Y'all gonna make me a multi-million-dollar corporation in a year.
Yeah. Speak it into existence. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh gosh. So Bridget said, I purchased a body ache for a friend who has lupus, and she said it made her body hurt all over. Do you know why that would happen? I have no idea. And you know, with conditions like lupus, you have to be careful. It could be the salt. If you body ache, are you talking about the body ache salts? Because the bath salts, maybe that's not good for a person that has lupus because they, depending on what type of lupus she has, it could be a skin issue. I know my sister-in-law has lupus. And she can't use too much of anything. And like being in the sun can hurt her whole body. Like, so you have to be careful when people have certain conditions.
Oh yeah, you can't go in the sun with lupus.
Yeah, using certain products, whether it's Mila Eve Essentials or not. And when you're saying body aches, I'm assuming you're talking about the body ache salt. The bath salt might just be too strong for her. So you have to be very careful. If y'all are using any product, whether it's my products or not, if you have any type of autoimmune issue, you definitely want to talk to your doctor first because there could be something in that. And I'm thinking it's the salt that could really trigger an adverse reaction. So be very careful. I do have, like my sister-in-law and people who I know have lupus, they've tried the muscle relief massage oil and have experienced relief using the massage oil. But bath salts might not be a good idea for someone with an autoimmune issue. So just keep that in mind. And send me an email if you need some assistance to info@MilaEveEssentials.com. Yes, Aunt Nisi, she knows all about lupus and other conditions. Aunt Nisi she's darn near affiliate of Mila Eve Essentials. She's promoting it so much. She said, just get the muscle relief and dilute it further. Yeah. So yeah, just be careful with that, y'all. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. This has been an amazing session of just realness. I don't think I talked about anything outside of binder time of me turning my lemons into lemonade, but I did talk about some of my financial struggles in my young 20s and different things like that on my Not for Lazy Moms podcast. It was episode 18. If y'all do want to check that out, it was really good. I was just talking about some things I went through where I was making a lot of money and I was partying it up. Getting VIP sections and drinking, popping bottles and doing all kind of nonsense and had to learn the hard way. But thank God I did. Every lesson I learned, look, that's why when people be like, yo, you so cheap. Yep. Ain't gonna be I'm like, I ain't ever gonna be broke ever again.
Yeah, you used to say, you said to me recently, you're like, if I have to scrub toilets, I'm never going to be broke.
Oh,
that's what you said.
I'm a jack of all trades too. I could scrub a toilet good, wash dishes,
do hair,
change
you can
your
do
tire,
all of that.
trick the whole car out, detail it and everything. Yeah. Low key said, Monique, my adult son is autistic. He has fighting spells sometimes. Anything you could recommend to help with the calmness? We actually have an essential oil called Calm Down. It has Roman chamomile in it. It's really good. I actually use that on my 2-year-old. Literally, I'd be like, "You gonna calm down?" That's why I named it that. It really works. Yeah, so you can try calm down.
I
You know what,
definitely sorry.
Mary,
1 second.
Mary, we're not gonna do Wind Down Wednesday tonight. I'm trying to work on this rollout for Mila Eve. I'm gonna be rolling out new diffusers, roller balls, and everything else. And I have so much profile writing to do. So we're not gonna do Wind Down Wednesday. I apologize.
And I'll be behind the sewing machine. So
I was just gonna say to the person who asked for the autistic, like helping, because I work with autistic kids every day.
Yeah.
So, aside with calm down, I'm sure that's a great fix too. But if you have Instagram, DM me because that's literally my specialty, and I found different ways I feel work for me and my clients. So calm down, yes, but also, link up with me.
You need to send me that information too, hun.
If
If you're noticing certain oils, then I can add those to the profiles when people search the name. I can tag the oil. So yeah, let me know.
Interesting. Yeah.
Had good success with anything. So yes. Hold on. Someone asked an important question. Hey Monique, what's the deal with the toner? That's a part of this rollout that I'm working on. This is why I've been up at nights trying to get this together. So I told everyone on Instagram that I'm going to release one part of my Flawless Skin collection sooner than later. I'm actually going to release it within the next 2 weeks. And it's a toner that's really good for all kinds of skin issues, eczema, psoriasis, dry skin, acne breakouts, oily skin, combination skin. It's a toner that works for literally everything. I've been testing it out on everything and everybody. And it's amazing. It's infused with all of my oils that I chose, and I'm going to be releasing that. So yeah, within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to go ahead and release the toner, and then the rest of my skincare products will come out this summer. So it'll be in temporary packaging, but it's still going to look good because
people have been dying for that skincare line. I'm telling you, that skin is amazing. That's all.
I use that toner every day. Yeah,
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah,
well, y'all, it's been so nice.
Yes, we gotta go, and I know Funky ready to finish eating. So. Hey, Funky just put up the church finger like I'm about to be out of here, y'all.
Y'all, listen, y'all can sell oil, soap, and ass all night long.
Oil, soap, and ass.
Hey, y'all, no, I appreciate it, y'all. Until the next time, let me remove this band and make sure y'all go ahead and check out that sale and everything else. But we gonna go ahead and, as Funky likes to say,
I'll call y'all hoes later.
yeah.